Okay, guys, let's tackle number 7. And this is screencast, I think, 4 for unit module 2, lesson 2, part 4. That's what it is. Okay, Claire bought just enough fencing to enclose either a rectangular garden or a triangular garden as shown. The two gardens have the same perimeter. So basically what they're saying is she's got just enough fencing to either do this, go around the rectangle, or she can do this. Okay, so it would take the same amount of fencing for either situation, same perimeter. Okay, so I know that whatever perimeter she can fence, the rectangle and the triangle, we're going to wind up with that same perimeter. Okay, remember that perimeter for a rectangle is 2 of your lengths. 2 lengths plus 2 of your widths. Okay, so that is your rectangle perimeter. The perimeter for your triangle is just all 3 of your sides added together. I've actually got 2 of these, so I'm just going to say 2x minus 1 plus 2x. And then we distribute using the distributive property, and we start combining things. 2 times x and 2 times negative 3. That's going to be 2x minus 6 plus distributive again, 6x minus 6. That equals whatever perimeter she can fence. Distribute. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Plus 2x. Lots and lots of x's. Okay. So let's start combining things on the same side. I have a 2x here and a 6x here. Those are like terms. That's a total of 8x. I have a negative 6 here and a negative 6 here. That's a total of negative 12 on that side. So I'm just grouping the things together that are on the same side right now. And that equals whatever perimeter she can fence. On this side, I've got a 4x here and a 2x here that's going to equal, that's a total of 6x, and then I've only got one number, minus 2. Okay. All right. So same thing as before. I need to get all of my x's on one side, and I need to get all of my numbers on the other side. Okay, so the terms with x's I need on one side, and the numbers I need on the other. So I'm going to do minus 6x. Do that to both sides. Okay, and I'm running out of room. Let's see. I'm going to come over here. The little veterinary situation is going to get crowded out, but that's okay. All right, on the left-hand side now, I have negative 12. And 2x. And then on the right-hand side, that's going to equal negative 2. Okay? And then I'm going to say plus 12, both sides. It's going to get rid of there, and that's going to give me 2x on the left-hand side, 10 on the right-hand side. A little math will show me that x equals 5. And then once I know that x is equal to 5, that's not my answer. I would have to go back in and figure out how much perimeter fence that is for the rectangle and for the triangle. Okay? The total should be the same for either shape because their perimeters are the same. So x, plug it into either, plug the x either into this side or into this side, but you should get the same thing. Okay? All right. I think on number 8, we're just going to set it up because I'm kind of tight on space. And I'm going to switch colors too, so that you can tell the difference between the end of one problem and the beginning of another. All right, a veterinarian is changing the diets of 2 animals, Simba and Cuddles. Simba apparently consumes 1,200 calories a day. That number will increase by 100 calories each day. So apparently Simba's not eating enough. So Simba is going to be 1,200 calories plus 100 calories more each day. So like the day that they start, maybe it's 1,200. The day after, it's 1,200 plus 100. After 2 days, it'd be 1,200 plus 200, etc. Okay, so that's for Simba. Cuddles is apparently kind of fat because Cuddles eats 3,230 calories a day, and they decided that they needed to decrease what Cuddles is eating. So Cuddles is going to be 3,230 minus 190 each day. And there is going to be some day that they are eating the same number of calories, okay? So if Simba starts low, but he's adding, and Cuddles starts high, but they're subtracting, there's going to be some point where those two things are equal, okay? So you've set them equal to each other. What you need to do is move your D's all to one side. Okay, gets rid of it there. Move your numbers without variables to the other side. So I kind of did it all in one step. So all of this together, that's 290D. And if I can do math, which remains to be seen some days, that looks like 2030 over there. All right, and then you just solve for D. Okay, this last one is doable, but you really have to pay attention. So read very carefully, pick it apart. Guys, this is something that I have to read and think through just like you guys. So don't be intimidated. You're just going to have some patience to work through these. All right, so we've got Kim works 4 hours more each day than Jill does. Jack works 2 hours less each day than Jill does. Over 2 days, the number of hours Kim works is equal to the difference of 4 times the number of hours Jack works and the number of hours Jill works. How many hours does each person work each day? Okay, well, let's start up here. Kim works 4 hours more each day than Jill. So Kim works 4 more hours each day than Jill. And down here it says let X be the number of hours of Jill. So Jill we're just going to say is X. So Kim works 4 more hours each day than Jill. So Kim is going to be the number of hours of Jill plus 4. And it also says that Jack works 2 hours less each day than Jill. So here's Jill minus 2 to give us whatever Jack does each day. Okay? Okay. Hours worked over 2 days. Well, that's just going to be times 2, times 2, times 2. So this times 2 is what Kim works in 2 days, okay? This times 2 is what Jill works in 2 days. This times 2 is what Jack works in 2 days, okay? Then, over 2 days, the number of hours Kim works is equal to the difference of 4 times the number of hours Jack works and the number of hours Jill works. Okay, let's break that down. What they're saying is Kim, whatever she does, is equal to the difference, so we're going to do some subtraction, 4 times the number of hours that Jack works and the number of hours that Jill works. So 4 Jack minus what Jill does, okay? Okay, so here's what Kim does over 2 days. And that is equal to the difference. I know I'm going to do a subtraction problem, so I just put my minus sign over there. 4 times what Jack works. 4 times Jack stuff, which is right there. 2x minus 2 minus the number of hours that Jill works in those 2 days, which is 2x. Okay, and once we get that sorted out, that actually carries us to the next page. So there's our equation. There we go. So there's our equation right here. Bing! And that's what they start with right there. All right, so they do this first. That becomes 8x. Okay. Then they do the distributive property. So now you have 2x plus 8 equals distributive property 8x minus 16. And then this 2x still. Okay. And then they're going to take these two guys and combine them because those are like terms. 8x minus 2x is 6x minus 16. And then they're going to add 16 to both sides. Plus 16 plus 16. And that's going to give us 2x plus 24. Remember that got rid of it over here. And then we're going to probably want to move the 2x. Yep, that's what they want us to do. So 2x and minus 2x is going to cancel. Remember, I have to do the minus 2x over there too. Oops. All right, then I have the 6x here and the 2x there, and that is 4x. All right, so the only thing left over here is 24, and I've combined those, and that's 4x. So 24 is equal to 4x. So 4x divided by 4, 24 divided by 4, x equals 6. And then you go back if, this is a long problem. X, remember, go back to the original table. And we just solved x is equal to 6. So Jill works 6 hours each day. And Jack works 6 minus 2, which is 4 hours each day. And Kim, I guess she's hardest working as all, because she works 6 plus 4, which is 10 hours each day. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I put that stuff down in there in the... Okay, but anyway, Jill works 6. Kim works 10. Jack works, what, 4? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 4. Okay. And then you can substitute it in. I'm not going to do that part. But you put in x in here, and you make sure that both sides are equal. I would like you to tackle number 10 by yourself. And if you... Sorry, I said number 10. Number 9. I want you to tackle number 9 by yourself. And if you can set it up and solve it and get the right answer all by yourself without help from your friends, come see me. I will stamp a lounge pass, and you can either sit in the lounge or get a lollipop. Okay? And then you should be pretty much ready to start your work for lesson 2.